a long-standing tradition. Here's a look back at the struggle to create this federal holiday.
Across the land, people had begun to treat each other not as blacks and whites, but as fellow Americans. And in his words, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
And with that, Martin Luther King Day was officially approved on November 2nd, 1983. But the path to creating the holiday, which was first observed 3 years after Reagan made those remarks, was almost a 20-year effort starting just days after Dr. King's assassination. A bill that would make January 15th a federal holiday was introduced just 4 days after King was killed back in 1968.
I sensed that with history. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be with him. I wanted to be connected. I knew it was important.
Wait a minute.
But Congress ultimately did not move the bill forward, and though some lawmakers kept reviving the legislation, it kept failing in Congress. In 1970, a group of lawmakers were able to convince New York to commemorate King's birthday, a move that was replaced in St. Louis 1 year later. But it took a little star power for the bill to really draw some attention. Enter Stevie Wonder, and his 1981 song Happy Birthday, which in no uncertain terms called for a national holiday, with a verse stating, "I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a day that would be set aside for his recognition." Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Aided by the musical momentum, the bill was successfully reintroduced in 1983, but support was not unanimous. Critics argued it was too expensive to create a federal holiday and would cost the government $225 million each year in lost productivity. Nevertheless, the House passed the bill 338 to 90. The bill hit more snags in the Senate, including filibuster from Democrat Senator Jesse Helms, who alleged King was a communist. Some Senate members favored the name change, proposing National Civil Rights Day. The bill survived and passed the Senate 78 to 22. After Reagan's signature, this is what the first MLK Day looked like in 1986. It's been celebrated on the third Monday of January every year since. Martin Luther King Day is just the third national holiday to honor a single person. The others, George Washington and Christopher Columbus.